Hey guys, and welcome. Today I'm going to be showing you how to turn this granny square into this lovely beach tote bag. Let's get started. To begin, I'm using a 6mm hook. You can use any size. I'm using scissors and yarn. I'm using about 5 different yarn. I'm going to be starting with this middle part here. What we're going to do is a magic circle. You want to wrap the yarn around your 3 last fingers, cross it over at the top, hook the hook under the first piece of yarn, grab the second piece, and you want to pull it through, wrap it round. Then you just grab the rest of the yarn and you want to chain up 1, chain up 2 and 3, because we're going to be doing double crochets. So you want to do 1 double crochet there and 2 double crochets, because the first chain was 1 double crochet, so that's creating 1 cluster. So then you want to chain up 2, because this is going to be your corner, and then you want to do another cluster. So you're going to do 1 double crochet, then you're going to do 2 double crochets, and then 3 double crochets, and then you want to chain up 2, and you're going to do that 2 more times, so 2 more clusters. So while you're doing the circle, if you see that your end piece here is quite short, you can pull it a bit like so, and then you can continue your clusters and chaining and all that. Alright, now that you've done 4 clusters, that's the end of you want to chain 2, sorry. And then you can grab that end piece, pull it all the way, and then you have formed your granny square. So you want to grab so pretty much you want to slip stitch into that 3rd chain we did at the beginning. And then you just want to cut it off. Alright, next part. Next we're going to be working on this second part. So you see how there's 1, 2, 3, 4 corners? We're going to start in one of the corners away from the end where we just finished. So we're going to grab our new piece of yarn, hook it over the hook, pull through, and then we're going to chain 1, but we're going to pull tight because that's going to be like our knot. Then we're going to chain another 3. So that first one doesn't really count. Then you're just going to chain, do 2 double crochets, because that will complete your cluster. Then you want to do into the next corner 1 double crochet, another double crochet. So you want 3 double crochets in here, and then you will chain up 2, because this is going to be a corner, and then you're going to do another 3 double crochets. So that's how your corners are going to look. It will be 3 double crochets, 2 chains, another 3 double crochets. And usually I like to tuck in the ends as well of my yarn, just to make it neat and less work for me to do at the end. So now we're at the end of that. You're going to chain up 2 and do the same, insert it into the 3rd chain of the beginning. Now we're going to do this pink section here. So as you can see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 holes. We're going to start in one of the side holes. So we're going to do the same. We're going to put the yarn over the hook, pull it through. We're going to chain 1. That's going to be our knot. So then you pull the end tight. Then you're going to chain 3 more times to be your beginning of your double crochet. So that's your first double crochet. And then in this section we'll only do 3 double crochets, because they're not the corners, they're the side pieces. So only 3, no chaining 2 here. So you just do 3 double crochets, and then we're moving on to the corner. So there'll be 3 double crochets in here, chain 2, and then another 3 double crochets. And then moving on to the side hole, there'll just be 3 double crochets in there, and then you move on to a corner. So 1, 2, and 3, and then you just move on to the corner. So 3 double crochets, 2 chains, 3 double crochets. So now you want to do that 2 more times. I've made a total of 13 granny squares. So there's my 13 granny squares. Now you want to pop it in this shape. I've drawn a picture for you. So you want 1, 2, then you want 3, then you want another 2, then you want 1, then 2, then 1, then 2. And that's the shape of the bag. And then you're just pretty much going to do like zigzag. I just used a single crochet and I just zigzagged and connected them in a zigzag form. So you want to crochet like that. Flip them inside out, crochet across that line. Just a simple single crochet. I start at the corners normally and I just single crochet all the way along. So this is about half done, looks like that. There's some more of it done and then I'll just do the rest. And that's what it looks like completed. And so if you pinch in the middle there and fold it, there's your bag. You've done it. And then these 2 pieces you just need to fold back like that. And then once you flip the bag over, you'll see you just zigzag, stick, like zigzag across, single crochet, zigzag down, and that's the bag done. Now we have to do the handles. Woo! We're going to be doing a double crochet border. Insert the hook in any random spot, pull the yarn through, chain 1, pull it tight, which will be our knot, and then chain up 3, and then just start double crocheting around the whole top of the bag, which will just be a really nice and clean border. Okay, so now that's done, that's what it looks like. I did 2 rows of that double crochet border. So we're going to do the handle now, and we're going to start at the top of the bag. So we're going to look for 4 double crochets, and we're going to insert into one of those double crochets because the bag's going to have a thick strap on it. So it's going to be like 1, 2, 3, 4. That's why we need 4 double crochets at the top. So we're going to insert the hook, grab the yarn, pull it through. We're going to chain 1, pull it tight. We're going to do a chain of 85, and the handle is going to be of single crochets because it is a strong crochet and it will be a strong stitch and sturdy. Once you've chained 85, you're going to grab your hook and insert it to one of the 4 stitches on the other side of the bag, and you're just going to do a simple slip stitch to attach it. And then you're going to slip stitch into the next stitch, turn your work around and single crochet all the way around the handle to the other side. Slip stitch in there and I'll show you how to do that. Okay, so you got to the end of that row, you want to insert your hook and slip stitch at the other end. So you just single crocheted, slip stitch in there, slip stitch again into the next hole, turn your work and do another row of single crochets with the handle. So that's going to be your third row, and then you'll slip stitch at the end, slip stitch again, turn your work and do your last fourth row. And then you'll do the exact same thing for the other handle. So you'll have two handles for this bag. And this is the finished and final product. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial.